Wes S. Probably should have combed my hair. I'm just doing basically a test thing here to see what's going on. As y'all can count with me, y'all will know when it pops up, same as me. It's not popping up yet. Y'all were there when I uploaded the 2 videos. There it is. So same thing, several seconds behind. I lost a bunch of subscribers. Well, not a bunch. I put those 2 videos up this morning, and not backing off of them a bit. I don't know what happened, but 4 people bailed on my channel. Some of them might have been an accident or something, but not all. It's lagging bad. It's looping in circles, so y'all might not even be able to see this. But if anybody can let me know what's going on, I'd appreciate it. Nobody's jumped in. Nobody knew I was going to do it. There's David. Hey, David. Just griping about. I put up a couple videos this morning. Apparently, some of the people that were following me didn't like it. I can type it to you faster. How bad is the video stream? I'm trying to figure out how to make this work better. I figured I could just gripe about that while I was doing it. So that's what I'm getting. I'm getting buffering like crazy. I mean, it's yeah, it's still picture, and then it switches to another still picture, and then it buffers. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna see if I can stop it completely. Watch this. I'm gonna run a speed test while y'all are you're minding my business. Hey, where did my speed test go? Okay, who got on here and took away my speed test? Oh, there. It's right on there in the S's. I think I just opened it twice. Don't judge me. It should say crappy because I got a lot of stuff going on. It's not the internet, it's got to be my software. Or whatever it is that's going on with Floopy Tubey. I like my picture. Oh, it completely went away there for... Yeah, it's not my internet. So, hold on. It's gotta be this guy. What'd I do wrong? It started a card. Oh, not. Well, no, it can't be the internet. Hey, Kirsten, are you watching Netflix? Probably gonna have to text her. Well, if y'all can look at the flag for a second, I'm gonna text her across the building. Good little lady coughs a lot. Just checking to see if you were on Netflix last. See how long it takes for me to set back down. That was better. I'm actually moving on the screen now. Sorta. Well, other than the fact that I look like a goober sitting there reading with my mouth open. I think I gotta. I mean, the lag's still there. I'm done typing and I'm watching myself type. Anyway, I don't know if anybody like caught the very first part of my. See, there it goes buffering. I've got to figure out how to set this encode and stuff up to where it works right. I think that, or I could get, I could get out of the 90s on my webcam. I guess. What? I would show it to you, but then you can see it, because if I take it down to turn around and look at it, it wouldn't be there anymore. I would be holding the camera. I mean, how do I video the camera? Video in the camera. Yeah. It's not the microwave doing it. I got the electric stove going. I started supper. Dude, David, well, I mean, I'm not just trying to be a torquewad or anything, but you order a lot of parts for your truck. Tell me what kind of truck it is, and then I'll get one just like it, and you can just order two of everything when you order, and just have two different shipping addresses. And then I can put mine together at the same time. My daughter's alarm's going off. Woke her up 5 minutes ago. You didn't buy a Chevrolet, did you? Thought you were a Ford guy. Thought you had a Ford. The F-100 or something. Smoking Los, this is on his way home. So, how's the weather on the moon there? Don't worry if I was going to build a rocket ship and fly away. She just asked me if I wanted to borrow some gas money. So I knew it was an F-100. It's a 78, right? Hold on. There was a lot of Fords going around the other night. I can't remember for sure. But I think yours was 78. Either 77 or 78 F-100. Or did somebody have a... Somebody else had the 78 and yours is something else. Yours is the custom package. '78. See, yep. Okay, wasn't too far off. David, what you need to do is get on eBay or something. Well, first you need to come over here and get the goat off my porch. Yeah. Before they. My favoriteest truck ever was the brother that was here the other night. He had a 72 Ford Ranger XLT. Had a 390 with a C6 in it. That was the toughest truck ever. Somebody T-boned it, and they sold the engine and transmission and rear end for enough to buy him an 82. Got full of the intake manifold, put a 6-pack on it. Took it to the short road. But David, the 70 model Fords are all over the place down here. Literally out in the pastures and stuff. Most of them, they just got tired of driving them. That sounds like a commercial, but yeah. The truck I drove when I was in my teens on a farm up the road a few miles, he just sold it, and the guy put the key in it and drove it off. He just sold it 5 years ago. That was the ugliest truck ever. Like, looked like watered down green lemonade. I don't know, it was an ugly color. The guy bought, every time he bought a truck, he bought an ugly, piss yellow truck. I don't understand. There you go. That's the kicker, is when that front end starts messing up. Because that's got that real I-beam in it, doesn't it, still? Is yours 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive? That's big. My personal opinion, biggest mistake Ford ever made was getting rid of the twin I-beam. I mean, you couldn't tear the front end out of those trucks. And that's all the new Fords do, is go to the shop and get the front end put back in, just like Chevrolet and everything. We're back to talking about Fords again and trucks. Anyway, does anybody know why I keep getting unsubscribed? The same people have to subscribe me back after they're unsubscribed. Check yesterday, I was at 223, and then today I'm at 219, and this morning I was at 221. I think that's right, yeah. Wish I had the picture I'd show y'all. I got it, my first welding truck, the first welding truck I ever owned was and trust me, it was not new, not that old. It was a 63 Chevy with a dovetail bed on it. I bought the welder that was on the back of it. The guy threw in the truck. I just put tags on it and drove it for a year. Biggest mistake I ever made was selling that truck. For what I sold it for, anyway. Well, yeah, but the people are getting a hold of me and saying that they didn't go anywhere. They're having to resub. It's happened a lot. It may not have either one. If he's is he restoring? You restoring it or hot rodding it out, dude? He may have put a 350 in it. Don't know that because we're not there with him. There you go. My brother-in-law he's a Chevy guy. He took a 350. I'm not a Chevy guy, and I don't know how he did this, but he took a 350. He did something with the crank and the cam, and then he's got the heads off of something else in it. Anyway, that thing will scare the pee out of you. What is it? I think he's got heads off of 400 small block or something like that. And I'm not a mechanic. The outside, okay, that quit working. I can change that and make that thing go. Y'all seen my trucks? I hit minor transportation, but a freaking little engine he got, man. That thing will scream. He trades trucks and he pulls the engine, and the engine follows his truck. It's not a bad deal to buy an old truck off of him because he puts a fairly decent 350 in it. And then he sells it, but he keeps that one that he built with him. David, I just grew up driving Fords, man. What we did, what we used trucks for back in the day, I mean, moving equipment and taking stuff to the gin and stuff like that. Driving, trying to turn around on a fence row or turn row or whatever. The Fords would just turn inside the Chevrolet every time. They would back the trailers easier. They just, and you could afford to drive the 360s and the 390s around and do whatever you needed to do, but you got one of them 396s or 454s or whatever, and you're screwed. You just gas hog. So you're going to rake it back, chipper, instead of stacking up the back end, you're going to rake up the front end? So it looks like it's always launching. Leveling it. You're going to lower it? You're going to drop it? Cut me some slack. I like dropping vehicles. No, I mean, I don't want the metal scraping the road or whatever, but I've never been really much of a short road guy, but I've built one or two cars that do over 150, and you want them close to the road. important something to remember. The faster your car goes, the better brakes you need. Trust me. Four-wheel drum brakes will not stop you when you need them to. Past 120. They get hot. Brakes are very important. I missed that car. Can't believe I made it through that intersection. Thought I scratched old me, my car, nobody else's. Went there so fast nobody saw me. There you go. My restoration project is a 77 Toyota pickup truck. I actually want a 74 or 75 Toyota Corolla. If I can find one somebody hasn't gutted to put a small block in. I want to get a Corolla, and then I want to find either a pickup or a Celica or one of the wagons or something. I want to take the 1800 out, and I want to put the 22 in. You got an F600? Did I miss something? There's a fly in here. I'm fitting to shoot it. I'm actually looking for an old grain bed truck. I want to make him a daily driver. Downside to them is if you can't find one with inline 6 in it, they're going to have the big block in it. And I don't care if it's a Chevy, Ford, Dodge, it can even be an International. A friend of mine, he dog biscuit, he lucked on one, he got him an International. And they ain't got no keys. Door's locked. He just unhooked the drivetrain, drug it up on the trailer, and took it to his house. No title, no nothing. But I want to take the grain bed off of it, and depending on how long the truck is, I want to shorten the frame and move the axles up. And I can't pause, y'all. Move the axles up, and well, I'm gonna shorten the frame, and then we'll build your model correct step side for it. And then I'm gonna drive it around. It's not an original idea. I've seen several of them like that, but I don't have one. Take a minute. Oh no. I can do this live, can you? Y'all might lag a little bit. Oh no. Y'all gonna lag some.
You always have a choice. Choose to ride with the right people, doing things for the right
Hold on,
reasons,
we gotta go through this ad.
right
No, we don't.
place.
I don't know this.
Promise.
I was thumbing through the want ads in the Shelby County Tribune when this classified advertisement caught my eye. It said take immediate delivery on this 57 Chevrolet half-ton pickup truck. We'll seller swap for a hide to bed and $35. Call 140 ring 2 and ask for Bob. Well, I called Bob up on the telephone. He says, hello, this is Bob speaking. I says, this here the Bob got the pickup truck for sale? He says, yeah. I says, where are you? He says, 14 East on County 12. Turn right on the one-lane gravel road. You can park in the yard. Beware of the dog. Wipe your feet off. Knock 3 times and bring your billfold. Well, I tuned on East on County 12. Turned right on the one-lane gravel road. And I parked in the yard. And a German Shepherd come out and grabbed onto my leg. Then I knocked 3 times.
Okay. Should be coming up anytime. I paused it. I'm gonna have to listen to it. I don't want to get like kicked off YouTube for nothing. I'd stop driving everything else if I could get me a first generation diesel Cummins. First generation Dodge Cummins. Yep, I would. Oh. Why am I not moving? Y'all still there? Yeah, no joke. I've heard that song before. Everybody in here that's had a truck with an 8-track player in it, raise a hand. Hold on, I gotta do this thing. Like this. That's how you raise your hand. Boy, this is going fast. I think I did. Man, I always break stuff. Ask my wife, she wants to fool around. She's always like, no, you're always breaking stuff. It could have stopped me on my good side. It's got me looking like some kind of broken canary up there. There you go. Hello. Yeah, can y'all at least hear me still? There we go. My last 8-track player, 8. Hold on, who was it? I think it might have been no, it was Waylon Jennings. 8 my Waylon Jennings tape. It was the last 8-track player I had. I cared for this thing. I kept it in storage. I kept it dusted off, and it ate my tape. And then I had the tapes with no player. It's sad. It was very sad. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna, here, let me smack this thing. Smack, 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 smack. There's something I can do with this stupid thing. I don't think I can do anything with that thing. What if I slow this down? What does that do? It makes me move funny. Whoa! Wax on. Wax off. Where's it? Wax on? Wax off? I don't know. It's still not working, guys. So yeah, I should just like do a broadcast where it's just a still picture or whatever. I got that one too, David. What are you saying? I used to have t-shirts with the Bee Gees on. I have to go make coffee now. My wife's listening to be home. Ow. Anyway. Oh. See, all the good ones are dying. Sucks. Me and my wife were fixing to buy tickets to go see Charlie Pride. And then some bunch of days him, them, whatever did that at that concert in Las Vegas. And well, it's just not prudent that a Republican be in a large group of people at a predominantly Republican affair. So yes, smoking, we do. You know how you fix that though? They're doing that black smoke thing. You drill a little hole right behind your catalytic converter, and you run a tube from a can of WD-40 in. And then when they black smoke you wait for a chance to get up next to them, then you rev the engine, you squirt that WD-40 in there and gun the engine, and it'll ignite the WD-40 but not completely, and it blows black smoke and soot and stuff all over the truck. You black smoke them with a truck, with your own truck, your gasoline truck. Or you can rig one to spray it into the intake, and you can gray smoke them, whatever you want to do. They got the wound up like that they started putting the exhaust on them up there where it makes it sound like the thing's about to blow up. I mean, they're barely idling and it sounds like the freaking truck's about to blow up because the tailpipes are whistling like crazy, like they've got it floored. So damn annoying. And it's funny too, because when we were kids, if you were driving a diesel and it started spewing black smoke, you were freaking out. You were going, oh crap, what's wrong with my truck? And now they go out and they pay money to have a little microchip inserted in their truck that'll make them run like crap. Yes. But you have to be careful how you do this. I used the wrong fuel one time and I had to get new exhaust. Oh, you don't mean the things that shoot flame out the tailpipe? It works, right? But you got to be careful. And I don't know what year model. I drive an old truck, or drove an old truck when I did it. That little Ford that I drive out there, if I gun it, if I rump on it real hard, the EGR valve is messing up, and it'll choke it down. I mean, then I got to turn it off and reset. It'll let it reset everything before it'll quit. But yeah, I'll black smoke. I'll drop it around town and somebody starts doing that stuff, and I'll pull up next to them. And if I'm lucky enough to be like the vehicle in front of them, I'll gun it 2 or 3 times, so when I take off, it just dumps black smoke up on their car. Alright guys, well I gotta get off here too. My wife's gonna be home in just a minute. I'll surprise her trying to surprise her by cooking supper and stuff. I already did dishes. I'm talking about Chipper, Smoking, David, all 3 of you. Y'all have an excellent day. Just for tickles and grins, I ain't never done this. Why don't y'all hit the like button so I don't feel like a loser. And we'll catch y'all next time. I gotta get out of here. Hey. Alright guys, seriously, I gotta get out of here. I don't wanna waste all my hard-earned